What's up YouTube? This is Cooking with Doug. I'm back again with my 5.3 quart Cook Essentials air fryer, and today I'm gonna make air fryer bacon. Now I know my subscribers are gonna be like, what is he talking about? He already did a bacon video, but as you can see, I have parchment paper and has holes in it, and I'll put the link in the description on where you can get yours. Right now we got a special on for $9.96 for 100, so definitely check the link out. But anyway, okay, so this is my air fryer basket, right? We know bacon gets like really greasy, so I'm gonna put 2 in here. You could put 1, but I'm gonna put 2 in here. Now this is the first time I'm making bacon like this in the air fryer, so yeah. Better yet, to keep it simple, I'll just use 1. I'm gonna use 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. But anyway, let me go ahead and get my bacon out. I don't know how many I can do at once, but we'll try and get it in there as best we can. Alright, I'm just going to do 3 pieces real quick. And from past experience, obviously, the bacon is going to shrink. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another piece of parchment paper right on top of it to hopefully get, this will stop the splatter from hitting the heat element on the top. And of course, we have to put something down to hold it down, or else this will go flying everywhere. So I'm going to put a rack right on top of it. You have to use something to hold the parchment paper down in your fryer, or it will blow all over the place and probably will get caught up into the heating element on the top and start the burning smell. So please use something to hold it down, or don't use parchment paper at all. And by the way, shout out to my Airfryer Group on Facebook. It's Cook Essentials Airfryer Group. We have a lot of members in there, over 17,000, and they put me onto the parchment paper actually. So shout out to them one time. I'm gonna do 380 for 10 minutes, flip at 5. Alright, so 5 minutes has passed. Let me take that out. Alright. So that's what we're looking like. So I'm gonna flip these. And you know what? Just for fun, and guys, I normally don't make bacon in my air fryer. I usually use my George Foreman. Like, I bought my George Foreman just to make bacon. Like, seriously. But just for extra easy cleanup purposes, I'm gonna replace this in there. I'm gonna take that out and put a new one in there. I'm gonna use 2 more. You don't have to do it, but I'm gonna do it. Yuck, look at all that. So actually I'm gonna put a fresh one in, even though it's just gonna be oiled up again. And then I'm gonna flip these over like so. And now what I'm gonna do with these, I'm actually not gonna put a parchment paper on the top of this. I'm just gonna put the rack. Just gonna put the rack like this on top of it and do it for the rest of the 5 minutes and see what happens. That should work. See what we're looking like. See that? Yep, 380 for 10 minutes did it. Now I will say, you don't have to use an extra, parchment paper for the top. I would suggest you to, because I just worry about the splatter. You know, because any time that oil will hit the element on the top, it's gonna have a like, you're gonna start smelling like a burning scent, and I don't want you to smell that. So I do it as a precaution. But when you have a top, if you're using one on the top of the bacon, make sure you have something heavy like that to hold it down, or even heavier, because what can happen, even with this, the paper still rises a little bit like that. It still rises a little. It's scary, I know, but just make sure. All right, anyway, let's go into overtime. Shout out to my Kitchen Gadgets group on Facebook one time. Y'all know how we do. All right, guys. This is a chicken breast that's almost still frozen. It defrosted a little, but not all the way. But we still gonna throw it right up in the air fryer. I'm gonna keep it real simple, guys. Alright guys, real simple. In 3 minutes, the chicken breast is all soft now. It's not frozen anymore. So I'm just gonna do something real simple. I'm just gonna put some Miss Dash on there. Put down pretty hard. And yeah. Put it back in the fryer. Alright, so I'm gonna flip it right now. I flipped it actually. See those little air bubbles right there? For those of you that always ask why I use racks like this, I use a rack to prevent seeing that. It's no big deal, but that's why I use a rack, if you guys wanted to know, to my subscribers. And what I did is, you saw me put Dash on the other side, but I put some of this seasoning on the other side. So I have two different seasonings going on. You like that? Whoop, I almost forgot. Alright, now I'm going to put my bacon on. Glad you was able to stay in overtime with me. But we are done. And my lunch break is pretty much over. So, I think I got, what, 7 minutes left? So I'm gonna have you take a bite first. Go ahead. Okay. That is so good. Anyway, guys, hit like if you like it. Remember to subscribe. And I'm also going to leave a link in the description, again, on the Parchment Papers, and a link to my Airfryer group on Facebook. I love that group, guys. And I actually got the bacon tip on the times from someone in that group. I love my group because I could just hit search. I hit search in the group and I could type in anything like salmon or I don't know, bacon or anything, and I could find someone that did a recipe for it. So it's like a Facebook cookbook for air frying. So definitely rope in, guys. Anyway, let me finish this up. I'm out. Later.